Hi, and welcome to Intersoft Solutions video tutorial. My name is Nicholas Lee. In this video, I'll show you how to configure Crosslight samples using WebAPI technology. In the previous video, we've covered how you can get started with Crosslight samples and get it up and running. If you haven't watched the video, check it out at this link. The Crosslight framework works best with web servers that leverages REST protocols as its means of data communications. Microsoft's WebAPI server embraces this concept fully using WebAPI technology. To learn more about WebAPI, you can visit Microsoft's website that explains WebAPI in greater detail. In addition to the simple samples, Crosslight has also provided samples that runs on WebAPI. In just a few moments, I'll show you how to configure samples on both Mac and Windows. Let's try to run the WebAPI samples on Mac. Currently, we are not able to run the WebAPI servers on Mac. Therefore, I would highly recommend you to get a separate machine for running Windows. To run the WebAPI server, you need to run Visual Studio under Administrator Permissions. I repeat, you need to use administrator privileges on Visual Studio to be able to run the WebAPI server successfully. Here, I will try to use the WebAPI-enabled inventory tracker sample. After you have successfully opened the solution, don't run the server just yet. Open up My Documents, go to IIS Express folder, config, and then application-host.config. Scroll down until you find an entry that includes the new My Inventory WebAPI project. Here you will need to add a new binding. Just copy over the binding entry and change the localhost to a star mark. By doing this, you will expose the WebAPI server to be accessed from another computer on the same network. In this case, the simulator. Let's go ahead and save this file and close it. Close Visual Studio. Reopen under Administrator Permissions. Then reopen the solution. Set the WebAPI project as the startup project and then hit Run. At this point, you should have successfully configured your WebAPI server to use on Mac and Windows. Let's open up Xamarin Studio on Mac to test the WebAPI server using the iOS simulator. Then open up the app service in the core project in the infrastructure folder. You will want to configure the IP address to use the WebAPI server address on Windows. Hit Windows R to bring up the Run dialog, then type in cmd. From the command prompt, hit ipconfig and enter. Here, you will find the IP address of the Windows server. Use this IP address and enter the address in the server address. Save this file and run the iOS simulator. Since you have configured the web server on Windows, all you need to do is just run the samples on Windows to get the same effect. I'll try to use the Windows Phone project and run the project. I'll open up a new instance of Visual Studio to run my Windows Phone project. If you are using Windows Phone 8.1 SDK, you will need to change the properties of the project to target Windows 8.1 instead of 8.0. Then run the project. Check out the rest of the samples at Developer Center. Now you have successfully configured the WebAPI-enabled Crosslight samples to run on both Mac and Windows. Visit our Developer Center at developer.intersoftpt.com for our comprehensive documentation on Crosslight. If you need more information, drop us a mail at technical@intersoftpt.com. You can also find discussions related to Crosslight and Mobile Studio in our forums at intersoftpt.com/community/crosslight. If this video helped you, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.